And welcome back to the stream. This is Ghost Mouse Gamers. I'm Ben. Tonight, instead of playing D&D like we normally do, we are demoing our game Sketch Me If You Can. And we have some guests that are going to join us in a little bit. But yeah, my name is Ben. I will be more or less hosting.
I'm Andrew. I am also playing the game tonight and co-hosting. And we actually played last night, and Mark's character died.
Oh, hi.
Paula?
Sorry. I'm sorry. I was looking at Mark because you made the... I'm Paula. And I don't know. What are we doing? Oh, we're playing the game tonight, and I'm super excited. But yeah, I don't know. I keep forgetting. I know. I'm sorry. I was so intrigued by our past conversation about the movie Bats. So for all of you bat lovers out there.
Which I'm sure there are many. I'm Mark, by the way. I'm also playing the game.
Don't actually love bats because that could lead to rabies. So just
you can love them from afar.
Is that real quick before you truly jump in? Is there really a thing called a bat expert? Is that like a real?
Why would there not be?
Yeah, I mean,
like is that same as like a zoologist and stuff though, or?
Yeah, but they just have a specialty in bats.
You know how many animals there are in the world, right, Andrew? Like,
give or take 20
for someone to specialize in a specific species.
My wife listens
to me.
Yeah, Jordan listens to a podcast called Ologies. I don't know if you guys have heard of that one, but they have it's like specific specialties about like everything. So I'm sure there's an ology for bats too.
Do they do one for like mixing drinks and stuff like that?
Oh yeah. That's like.
Was that the one?
I mean,
one that you could.
I don't know if there's a specific episode on that, but I'm sure if there isn't, there will be at some point. I don't know. They have like
due time.
Episodes on all that stuff.
All right, so let's bring in our guests. Today we have guests on our stream to help us test drive our game and hopefully give us some good feedback so we can improve the game. So welcome to the stream, Josie and James. And you guys might be muted, so might have to unmute real quick.
There we go. Hello.
Hello.
Perfect. Well, yeah, welcome.
If you
welcome
had to
both.
choose an ology to be on the ology podcast and be able to talk about it, what would your ology be?
Wait, so you're asking if I have specialized in something?
No, like if you had to, yeah, basically, but it doesn't have to be like an actual thing that you study, like the study of mixed drinks.
You're gonna have to come back to me. Let me think about this.
Is it something that we're experts at right now?
I know,
how long
yeah,
is the
like,
podcast?
what am
So,
I
like
an expert?
hour-long questions, like you could talk for an hour on that one topic.
Yeah, like there was one about like
cake. Oh my god.
I'm a cake decorator right now. So like,
are you?
Yeah, all I do all day is decorate cakes.
Heck yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's Andrew's dream job right there.
Yeah, we're not playing tonight. We're talking about cakes all night.
Oh no.
When we lived together, because all four of us used to live together, and when we lived together, Andrew decided he was going to get really into baking, so he bought like a whole bunch of baking stuff and made 3 cakes. 3 cakes total. That's all he made.
Yeah.
The first one was a total success. The second was a solid brick, and the third one, I don't even think we
I don't
ate 'cause
even
it was burnt.
remember what happened.
But-
Well, like, yeah, I just tried to get too crazy. Like, I tried to get too crazy with the ingredients.
Crazy.
Wait, like what? What were you putting in there?
I just wasn't really measuring. I was just eyeing, and as you know, baking is a science.
Epic fail on that. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm
And
convinced that the first time that you tried it, Andrew, it was just a box cake mix. And you're like, no, I made the whole thing.
did it from scratch.
So what do you decorate with? Are you going like molding chocolate and stuff like that, or what? Modeling chocolate?
I just
Fun.
so like I literally just decorate. Like I just pull frozen cakes, but I mostly use buttercream. We don't use fondant at all, which is like the one thing I kind of wish I knew how to work with, but I don't. But yeah, I use a lot of buttercream, like non-dairy whip topping, and then also like I put like truffle on stuff and chocolate and all sorts of things.
I
made a bunch of buttercream roses today.
Oh my god.
Is it like a hobby or a job?
It's my job
Oh, nice.
right
Oh
now.
my gosh.
It's a job and a hobby, but yeah.
Do you also write
jobby.
on the cakes and stuff?
A jobby.
I do write on the cakes, yeah.
I'm always so afraid. Like if I have to write something, I would just be like, oh, it'll be this like really bad squiggle because I'm
The
shaking.
only time I've ever written on a cake was with that like really crappy gel crap that they put on.
Yeah,
like, Dairy
I've tried
Queen
it and
cakes.
it's terrible.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't do it.
I don't think I've ever written on a cake. One, I can't really spell to save my life. So knowing me, I would just misspell.
Bro, I can't spell.
Andrew's happy.
I've had to
birthday.
look up how to spell congratulations multiple times because I'm always convinced I'm going to spell it wrong. And then I
Right.
spell it right, but then I double check anyway. I don't know.
It's good. It's
They're
good
gonna get
to check.
overconfident one
It-
time.
Yeah, it's an impossible
Drop
word
the
to
D in
spell.
there.
I mean, I don't think I watched the National Spelling Bee and
Andrew, is
everyone
it-
got it wrong.
Is it D or T, Andrew?
T?
That's what I always question.
Is it T? Is it not?
It's definitely T.
Yeah, it is. Because
Yep.
I just do congrats with a
Mm-hmm.
Z, of course.
Oh my god. Yeah, we should have asked you,
So-
is it an S or a Z?
Two Z's and an underline, lightning bolt underline
God.
to make it pop.
Okay, I still got to figure out what I would want to talk about. for
Man,
an hour.
cakes. Yeah. So do you ever watch any of the like baking shows and stuff like that?
Oh, yeah.
We have to ban it sometimes because I get.
He
old.
has to, like
Yeah.
they can't watch it. I can. I love like British baking show and
Yeah.
I'll watch I watched like Chopped Sweets the other day
Okay.
and stuff like that. I love all of that, but they can't watch it because they'll get like really hungry.
Did you?
Oh,
Like,
it's
I want cake now. I'm like, too
We
bad.
gotta go to the store.
yeah. Yeah, it's brutal. Yeah, we watch it pretty much my wife watches it every night. And I'm on this diet right now, which essentially is
Oh,
no
yeah.
sugar. So I'm over here dying.
It's the exact opposite. Andrew went to the doctor and they told me he has 0 good bacteria in his stomach because he ate so much crap food. So he had to like, do
no.
a full like 4
I ate,
month
like, a
long cleanse.
It's like a reboot
Child
of
for
his body.
30 some years.
His basically
Uh,
his entire diet was just cosmic brownies.
Oh
There's
man.
cakes and cookies and yeah.
No vegetables.
At least they didn't. I hope they don't have to do like a fecal transplant at some point. That's like the far end of like
Right.
Far
and
off.
stuff.
Yeah, no, I didn't know that was a thing. Someone told me that, and I was like, "No, you're joking. That can't be real." And it is. Yeah, I looked it up, and it's a real thing, and it works. It supposedly works really well. So,
Yeah.
I don't know if I can eat like cakes and cookies and stuff like that, and do that every couple of years. I don't know.
It's
Maybe.
a
Oh my
little-
god.
fecal.
Just
every couple.
You could still eat cakes and also have a healthy diet.
Just eat broccoli every once in a while.
Yeah.
Is that like a is
What-
that like a surgical procedure or
I-
Oh
or
my
like
god.
I
Mark.
don't know. I
okay?
don't
I
think
think
so.
so.
To that
Yeah.
extreme. I
I'd have to
imagine.
look it up.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna be
don't
googling that
wanna look
later.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I didn't go too deep into it outside of the fact of like, is this real
Yeah,
or real
don't look
fake?
at the video parts of it. Just
And
look at
definitely
the
don't,
web.
don't type in deep
web
dive
pages.
into fecal transplant.
Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I go down rabbit holes of like really insane things like that. So once I start looking, it's just a downward slope. So I'm not.
Mm,
Let's see. I think for me, I'd like to talk about different shows that I've watched, but that are mainly like drama, police. I don't
Drama
know,
police.
like
Drama
mystery. I don't know. I just go on these weird tangents of watching all of these like mystery types of shows. So
But then she predicts the higher thing.
sometimes, yeah, sometimes I can't. But most
What
of
I
the
like about
time I
that is
can.
that I don't watch those shows, so then my summaries of those shows are pretty wild.
Yeah, he'll like hear the music and he'll be like, "Oh, that song's on again, huh?"
Like American Horror Story is just Joni. What's her name? Is it
Jessica.
Joni
It was
Mitchell?
Jessica Lange.
Jessica
She-
Lange
it-
is singing every
That was
single
like
episode.
that was like season.
No
3.
way,
That was
man!
so
It's
long ago.
Stevie Nicks singing.
Yeah,
Stevie
he
Nicks, that's
also-
the one.
He also saw the Stevie Nicks one. He came in only when she was singing.
Awful. Mark, I know would definitely talk about mice.
We
Oh,
could
gosh.
talk about mice for an hour.
Cake. I don't know what I would do.
Yeah. I hate mice.
Pizza?
I mean, you have so many mice stories that it would just totally fill the hour. Like you.
Yeah, definitely. The Great Mouse Fiasco of 2017. Was it 2017? 2016? I don't know. There's a mouse story for every year.
What about you, James?
Oh man, like outside of tabletop stuff, right now would be like banking, but I'd have to preface the hour with, "I am not a financial consultant, so please do not take anything I say as advice." What did you hear about share loans? They're a great way to build your credit.
Yeah, let me give you advice. Yeah.
Yeah, but no, like honestly, doing some of it, and because like I recently switched jobs, so demystifying.
Congratulations.
Kind of, like, yeah, well, it's like I switched jobs like a year ago because I worked with like at-risk kids in like a lockdown facility, and that is tough.
Wow.
And that's putting it super light. But
yeah,
switching over to like banking, it's like demystifying and like no longer being afraid of like actually making money moves. It's like, oh no, it's actually good to have like, I mean, okay, again, not a financial consultant, but it's good to have like 3 credit cards because it shifts your like debt to income ratio, and then it just becomes a really boring, dry conversation. However, your credit score goes up. Along with like why it's good to have a car that has debt on it or a house and other stuff.
Right.
Again, not a financial consultant. Do not. But yeah, I could like talk for hours about like what I've learned since doing that recently, and it is like fascinating. And I get why people get like, because I have to deal with them when they're frustrated a lot, and it's like and it's a lot of the same things talking to kids. It's like, you're afraid you're going to lose all your money. I get it.
Yeah.
However, you're making all the right moves. You're doing all the right things. Let me comfort you. Now, please continue to do those and leave me alone.
So do you deal then with like retirement and like stocks and all that good stuff, or
yeah, like the difference between like an IRA traditional and a Roth IRA. One is just you pay taxes up front, and one you pay it taxes at the back end. And there's like different reasons. Again, not a financial consultant, but there's different reasons for those things. And it's honestly pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Stocks, not so much, because that's pretty much just like legalized gambling. But yeah,
That's
a
what
good
my
way to
dad
put
told
it.
me about like those claw machines when I was a little kid. Is that was like he refused to give me any money to go use those claw machines because he's just like, that's just legal gambling for kids.
Yeah,
and it is. And I
Yeah,
try to
man,
convince him that you
like-
just have to be good at it, Dad. It's just a skill. And he
this is
refused.
skill. Now can I have some money? A couple of quarters.
It's enticing. It's like, is it gonna get the big stuffed animal, or now they're like putting Nintendo Switches in there? It's like, I don't even think the claw could pick up the Switch box, you know. But
It's just there
I
to
was-
tempt kids to just keep them dumping their money in.
yeah, I'm like, man, I already have a Nintendo Switch, but
But
I
I want
still want to
that
play the
one.
claw game.
I like the one. I like the one with the candy that it's like 50-year-old candy, you know, and it's like a winner every time.
Yeah.
It's
there's
like,
a Werther's in there.
yeah. I don't think it's a winner. I think everyone's kind of a loser, you know, once you bite into that
If you just get the one
hard
candy.
old candy. Ugh.
Smarties.
Yeah.
Hey, I liked Smarties. I still like Smarties.
Like the chalky
Yes.
disc things?
Yes.
Ugh. I like the
love getting
sweet
those
I like
for like
sweet
Halloween
tarts.
and stuff.
Jeez. Do you like the wax bottle things too?
No.
The ones that just have
No.
like a little like a teaspoon of candy in it.
What
Candy
are
Yeah,
those? I
exactly.
like sweet tarts and
Those sweet tarts.
yeah, and the Smarties. I mean, obviously like Snickers and stuff too, but the non-chocolate.
So let's get back to the cakes. Now,
and just fantasizing about cakes.
Yeah, it's
Circling
like,
back.
I want to live vicariously through this cake stories since I
so you
can't eat any right now.
so you decorate all these cakes and stuff. What do you like? What do you do what do you do with them? Are they for like people?
Yeah, so
Or
like
do,
I
like-
work at a grocery store. So
Okay.
I have to produce a lot of cake.
Jeez.
I basically have a cake case that always has to be full with a certain schematic, and then I also have stuff that's out on the floor, like single layer cakes that always have to be full, and then I can take cake orders. So sometimes I'm
can you
making
take
stuff
cakes
that's
home?
directly for a person.
Do you get to like free for all or Like on the ones, like you said, you had a schematic. Does that mean like this one has to be a Cars theme and or whatever?
Kind of, but I have we call some celebration cakes, and those I can kind of just do whatever I want with. I just kind of have to go with the season. So they have to look springy right now. So bright colors, flowers.
Slinky dog, gotcha.
In the
Slinky
fall, I
dog.
do like red, yellow, and orange is like my whole case.
Yeah, like orange and stuff. Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
let's
I'm allowed
dive-
I'm allowed some creativity, but I have makeups for certain things that I have to follow.
Right.
So
Now, do you get like a free cake and stuff? Can you like take a cake? Like if you like drop one, they're like, oh, whoops.
no, but we can try anything that we like. We're allowed to try everything in our like bakery. So like, and we have so many products that's like, oh, I've never tried this cupcake before, and you're like, oh,
my
who wants to
gosh.
sample? And you split it, and it's cool.
Whoa, split it.
Yeah.
Give me that.
I did that today.
Oh my
I was making
gosh.
eclairs today, and I had one extra, and I was like, "Hey, new person, do you want an eclair? I have an extra one."
I have an extra one that I might have already eaten. One,
I've eaten half
Extra
of.
one left now. Yeah. All right, let's
Oh my
let's
gosh, that
dive into
sounds
the game here.
incredible.
So, in order to play the game, you want to go to play.sketchmegame.com, and you can play on your phone, your desktop, whatever, however you want to play.
Tablet, whatever.
Tablet, anything that can connect to a website. And in the chat for the meeting, I sent the passwords. So you're going to click join a game, and then it'll ask for a password.
Oh, sketch me game.
Yep.
I can.
Oops. Almost spilled.
Mark, you have the revised pack up, right? For Paula?
Sorry, the what pack?
The
stream pack.
pack instead of
Oh yeah, let me actually. I have to turn that on really quick.
It's my regular email. by
I'm
the
green
way.
people.
Do we need to start the game
Oh,
over
I'm
again,
blue.
Mark, or no?
No, I can. It's something I have to turn on after the game's already been created. So
May have-
So again, it's play.sketchmegame.com.
If you play on your phone, you can use emojis as your name.
I added one. I wanted to see how this one looked. The creepy-
Oh, I thought that eye was like part of the person, and was very confused.
They're like, I think you guys have an error in your drawing.
Yeah.
I got to. Ah, gosh. Let's see here.
You can't view my screen.
It's impossible for me to see a moon and not think of Vincent yelling La Luna over and over again now.
That's true.
Feel like here we go.
Ah.
all right, I'm mute myself here.
I was surprised that Mark
Man.
didn't say computer nerd stuff for.
I know.
thing.
There's so many things he could actually talk
I
about.
don't-
That's
what would
software
I-
related.
What would I talk about?
Getting really into a hobby for 4 days.
True.
Your new diet.
True. My new
Your
diet.
new
That's
diet,
good.
Talk about that for an hour.
I always have like a cut on my hand. That's what I talk about. Cuts on my hand. Um,
That'd be one boring hour, Andrew. Jeez.
I wash my hands a lot throughout the day.
You can't see it.
You
It's
know-
a podcast, but
You could totally talk about
What's-
ghosts for like an
What's
hour.
that?
Oh yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Ghosts?
Yeah,
Oh my gosh! All right.
Like- yeah.
Like
Because like we were
encounters with
sharing ghost
ghosts?
stories the other day, and it just like filled the entire like afternoon.
Are these actual encounters, like personal encounters, or just TV shows?
So like
Kinda. Yeah.
some of them, yeah, and then others are like stories like that my old bandmates when I was in a band either told me about, or other things that like
Yeah, like my family and stuff.
yeah,
where are you guys
Oh.
located at again?
Oregon.
Oregon. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's like the haunted capital of the world.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
because
strange
they
this
all
here.
just congregate in one area.
They like.
Well, that's why Gravity Falls was based off the Oregon's. What is it like the Weird Zone? I forget what it's titled,
Oh, I don't know.
but there's actually like a mystery shack in Oregon.
Hmm,
Yeah.
Huh.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
I
not
think
surprised.
Denver's claim to fame is the poltergeist is based on a cemetery here that's that was in the downtown area or whatever, and then a guy was hired to dig out all the corpses or all the bodies, and then didn't want to, so he started like just kind of half-assing it, and then people saw him doing it, so then like, screw it, we're just gonna build over the top of the cemetery. So, and there's a lot of clay in the soil, so it like moves all the bodies down.
Mhm.
So it's like been moving under people's houses, and then all these weird happenings happen in that neighborhood around there, and that's what inspired the poltergeist, I guess.
Yeah, my mom, I forget where she lived in California, but they had like a heavy rain back in like the 70s when she was a kid, and it just caused all these bodies from a graveyard to like wash into her backyard.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So she loves
Like,
telling that
so-
story.
How old was your mom when this happened?
She would have been like 11 or 12.
Yikes.
that time?
I don't care how old you are. That's terrifying.
Okay, but if you're
Yeah.
like at least an older, like if you're 16 to 18, right, you kind of know what's going on and you can probably
Yeah.
process it a little bit more. If
That's
you're
like
that
the-
young, I feel like you can have
But that's like the
nightmares
starting
and
of like a
creepy.
like a coming of age story. Like that's like basically how Lean on Me started, right? Or Stand by Me. No, Stand by Me. Yeah, Stand by Me.
with
Oh, they
bodies
found
being
a dead
washed
body.
into somebody's backyard.
No, they find a body. They find a dead body. It's like the whole start of that movie.
I don't know.
Well, yeah, they go to find a dead body. Yeah.
Go to find
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm
You
a
know-
huge Stephen King fan. I could talk about Stephen King for an hour probably.
Hey,
I wrote
are
that.
you?
Yeah.
Okay. So my aunt is Stephen King's tennis coach. So I've
What?
almost played tennis on his courts.
Whoa.
Not with him.
Almost.
Not with him. Just on
Not
his
with
court.
him. Yeah, because in the wintertime he lives in Florida, and that's where my aunt lives. And then in summer he lives in Maine. But I go down there in the summertime, so he wasn't there. But she's like, "Oh yeah, we'll go play tennis on this courts later." And I was like, "Awesome, all right." And then that never happened.
All right, you got it ready,
So-
Mark?
Yep, we should be good to go.
Oh, sorry.
All right.
Do we need to do anything?
Is everybody
like
in?
refresh?
I think we're good to go.
Okay.
Yep, ready.
Here we go. Oh, I gotta make sure my
Yeah, fingers crossed that I set it up correctly.
So skip. You said skip.
Skip.
Yep, just hit
Unless you
skip.
want to watch it.
I mean, you can watch it and then hit skip if you want.
So everyone but Paula is hit skipped.
I just wanted to
Oh,
make
look
sure I
at
was
the
the
eye.
first
The,
witness.
the eye makes it so dramatic.
It does. Like a detective.
Oh man, why did I have to be first?
Gumshoe.
I think we have to restart. I forgot to.
Like, let me just.
You didn't get in?
Okay, it's working.
I forgot to get on.
Oh, we have to
Yeah,
restart real
honest.
quick. Sorry.
Wait, we have to restart?
Ben forgot to add it to the stream.
Yeah, I forgot to do it on the stream.
Sorry. So
Oh, Ben messed up.
go
Ben
back
always
to that
messes up.
join screen, and I'll give you a new password
Wait.
here.
It wouldn't be
So we're gonna rejoin a new game. Is
Yeah.
what you
Sorry,
said?
Mark.
yeah.
Okay.
Ben didn't
All right.
join.
It wouldn't be a Ghost Mouse Gamers.
False start.
I gotta put
Ben
my eye back
messing
in.
it up.
Let's
So it's join a game now.
Yeah, go back to join a game.
and
What did they say in
Is it-
football?
same code, different code.
Different code.
Okay.
Do you post it?
It's coming.
Or if you're not sure what to draw, let's copy off Ben. Oh, and don't vote for Ben. That's like there's one rule in Sketchme if you can. If you play with Ben, don't vote for Ben.
Oh man,
You'll-
why does
you'll
the eye
know
look like a weird
his.
football up there. It looks like a fish, like a football
Um,
fish,
Football fish.
right? What is it?
It's like
Is
a
it an
little-
eyeball?
Little eyeball. Yeah, it's just a little eyeball.
So what type of music do you play?
So I might link it to you later, but I used to play. Well, I went to school for music for a bit before I switched degrees. Here we go. But I used to play in grunge metal bands. But when I was going to school, it was all classical and jazz. I actually got pretty good. But...
You just
Oh,
got
I'll-
burnt
I'll
out
play
on it.
it
You
bigger
wanted
then.
to change or what?
What was that?
You just got burnt out on it or what?
Yeah, I didn't like the people who showed up to the shows.
Yeah.
Especially in Oregon because it's a lot. It's just, yeah.
Are we in now?
I was like, cool. I like playing. I love doing music, but I don't like the group who is showing up. So I'm gonna peace out and go back to college and ed degree or something.
Yeah.
And that was the classical people you were talking about, right? Just
Them too, honestly. Just like I
oh,
like-
really? I was like, keep
yeah.
it down, you party animals.
No, because actually, like a lot of classical musicians at the school I went to loved metal music, so there was a good
Oh, I bet.
combination. Yeah, because they're like metal
like
is a
scales
lot
and
like
stuff.
classical, you know. And then they'd break down metal songs in classes, and it's like, okay, yeah, okay, cool. I'm come to class to avoid that, but okay.
Because isn't it like a lot of like what metal does is a lot of like a lot of the scales and things of that nature that a lot of the classical stuff also.
Yeah, a lot of like the
Yes.
Mozart like
Terrible
sliding scales and sweeps and stuff that he did like with
Right.
vocal things they would do on guitar. So it's like, okay, let's choose Brahms instead. Let's do some metal Brahms
Okay.
Awesome.
or the Beethoven just dun, 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 yeah, and just go into it.
Just something, yeah.
Something.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna hit start now. Now we can do this.
All right, detective, settle down. Look, I'll get right to the point here. Deborah died yesterday. She was mauled by a tiger at the aquarium. Why they got
I
a
better
tiger
wait
at
on
an
you.
aquarium? I do not know. That
Ben's
means
watching. All right, so this just Paul is
dang
the.
it,
Yeah,
Weird.
It just tells you how to
Again.
play the game, so we kind of walked
Yeah.
through it. You're gonna
Paula got picked
All right,
twice.
so Paul is going to
Wow.
describe, and we do our best to try to draw what she describes. Pretty straight.
Paula, just really fast, Paula. This is the right pack of images. Okay,
I
cool.
haven't seen this one. Okay.
And there is no
Interesting.
undo button, so you have to use erase.
All right, so I'm going to start at the top because the hair is really crazy. So think of just a triangle, and that's the hair. It's all this really curly mess of triangle hair.
That's the shape of a triangle, and that's the hair.
That's the hair.
That's like
yeah,
curls?
like super curly, like tight curls.
Wait,
Okay.
like the hair is individual curly triangles, or it's
No.
curls
It's
in the shape of a triangle?
triangle, and it's all super curly. Like if you just looked at like a hedge, that's what this hair looks like, but it's been shaped
Okay.
into a triangle.
Got it.
I mean, like Edward Scissorhands could have done this haircut, by the way. So then moving down, forehead is exposed, but they have one eyebrow, just one giant eyebrow that goes across the full forehead. They have like a oval shaped forehead or face, so think of it as the elongated face, but same thing, super curly, one eyebrow where it kind of dips down in the middle where it might split
Oh,
into
no.
two but doesn't. Then they have two little ears on each side. And then, like I said, the oval shaped face. Next to the ears, there are just two circles for eyes. There's a really wide set eyes with the nose in between, and it kind of looks like a pig snout, but not. You don't do like the bottom part of the snout. It's just not there. And then
What?
What? Yeah,
so
what?
think of like a pig snout, right? Where you've got the top, like if you drew like an oval, and it just doesn't have the bottom oval.
Oh, okay. Because
With
that
the
makes
two
sense.
nostrils on each side. Then you're going to move down to the mouth, which is kind of in a frown, but then they have 4 really large teeth coming out from the frown. So two,
Would you say
like,
the eyes were again?
just 2 little circles next to the ears, but it's a really wide set eyes because the nose is right in
It's
between.
like freaking Paul Revere.
Yeah. So then just a regular chin, no facial hair, nothing. Moving down into the body, it has a little tiny Adam's apple.
Oh no.
Oh
And
no.
they're wearing
There's a
some-
body.
There's a body?
Oh, sorry. If you don't have
I
any
didn't-
space, I didn't tell you yet. There's some
I did not
overalls
draw a body.
with some curly chest hair peeking out from the
Oh,
top of the
no.
overalls. Don't worry, that's not the most important part of the picture.
Wait,
'cause
what's the mouth like again?
It's the frowny face with
it's a
the 4
frowny.
giant teeth
I put
coming
the-
out.
I put the eyebrow way too high.
The name
I
is
did
Trina
5 teeth.
Engel, and they were in trouble for putting
Oh.
donut holes back into donuts.
Timed out. Submit.
I think it did.
It'll
Okay.
auto
If you
submit
run
for
out of
you.
It
time.
auto submits.
Yeah, see, look,
Oh,
look,
Oh
man.
god, that's mine.
Yes. Little triangle with a little top. It looks like a hat.
Oh.
Sorry, hat.
Oh, that's like almost what mine is too.
It looks like it has a Dorito hat.
Yeah, that's exactly how this one looked. Ooh,
I love
that
that
was
That's
too.
scary.
Yeah, that was mine.
Perfect.
That's epic. I like that one.
Oh my gosh. I want to see the hair. I don't get the hair concept.
All right, just wait for it. Look at that
Oh.
hair. You
Oh,
see, I
mine's
told
close.
you it's
Yours
like
is
freaking
close.
hedge shaped into a triangle, like Edward
Shaped into
Scissorhands
okay.
shaped this hair. Oh man, there's so many good ones. Who do I choose?
God, they're just so
We did
creepy when they don't
alright.
have like
Yeah.
like eyebrows or eyeballs.
I'm gonna
Are
go
you guys
with
just
this
waiting
one.
on me at this point? I
No, it
don't-
wasn't me.
Okay.
I
You're
couldn't. I couldn't decide. There were so many.
I
didn't
can't
just choose
decide
one.
yet either.
No, no, it's you.
All right, sorry. I like this one. Okay.
You just gotta go for
Nice.
it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Damn it! I picked Andrews.
I did five teeth too.
Did you?
Think outside the
I should
box.
have counted and been like,
Don't
that was
pick Ben's,
stupid,
guys.
Andrew.
Like I said, don't pick
I-
Ben.
I picked Ben's on accident. Sorry.
What is the flap on the top? Oh, is that the eyebrow? Looks like they have like a flat bill cap
Well,
or
I
something.
put the
on it.
eyebrow way too high into the put it into the freaking hairline.
God, those are creepy. Yeah, these things are just like nightmare ridden. Oh crap! All right.
Sorry for Andrew's terrible descriptions.
I apologize, like Mark said in advance. Okay, not bad, not bad. All right, so this person is looking kind of side profile. I'd say 3/4 side profile, looking to the left. Okay, and it's pretty much just head and hat. Okay, so no body on this one that we have to worry about. So use your space wisely. Now this person is wearing a giant gnome hat, but we'll get to that later. We'll start with the actual face itself. So draw a pretty much just like a wide U. This is for its face, and then so a wide U, and then the mouth is just gonna be pretty much a line. We use this one a lot, and I don't want to break free from it, but I'm not going to. But do like a line, and then like kind of like a whale tail or like a little fish tail, and it's just like a little like line right there where the mouth is gonna be. So it's gonna be just like a little smile and a little tail looking thing. Now, at the end of the mouth, that kind of not where the tail is, but the other end, it kind of goes at a diagonal to make like a lip, if you will. And then
I thought that was the whole mouth.
don't worry about it. It's just a little lip.
I'm sticking with
Yeah, stick with yours. No erase, no erase. And then the nose, if we go up a little bit, there's a nose, and it's just kind of like a standard ski jump nose, just a standard ski jump nose. And the eye, think of like a fish hook for the eyebrow or whatever, like the eyebrow bone thing. And then underneath that is just a loop, like a bowl, if you will, with an olive, or not even an olive, just a dot in there.
Okay, a fish
So,
hook.
Fish hook, and then little bowl underneath it, and then a period,
A bowl
dot.
underneath.
Yeah,
And a dot for the eyeball.
and then a dot for the eye. Yep, the standard. Oh my god, 40 seconds. We have so much to do. Ear looks like a standard ear, so just do like a
Are there
elongated C, and then just do some squiggles inside that C. Kind of looks like a cut up mushroom. And then the head, there's no real like head. It just goes into a elf's hat or a gnome's hat. Kind of think like a Christmas gnome or a Christmas elf or a ski hat, elongated with a poof at the end. And then there's some spiky hair that comes out of it on the forehead, and then a little bit by the ear, and then it has like a small neck. Oh my god, I am so bad at describing. I apologize in advance.
You spent so much time.
On the
Like
face
all
shape.
about the whale tail.
I'm so
on
bad.
that one.
Oh, I think I got it.
This is gonna be a
Oh.
nightmare.
That is way
Oh,
better
mine-
than mine.
Oh, that's
I,
not bad.
I
That's
left,
good.
I left no
Pretty
room
solid
for the
whale
hat.
tail.
I forgot about the
Okay.
hat.
Whoa.
Eyeball.
Is that you? It must look like a
Like one
cyclops.
eye or
Yeah.
two eyes.
Okay. So profile view, but not bad.
Yeah. Whoa.
Oh,
Oh,
that is
Good.
That's good.
That's actually not bad.
Dang
that's
it.
pretty close.
Okay, I did definitely not do the 3/4.
like that one. It's very...
Not bad.
Like 3/4, got it. Not quite side. Oh,
See?
that's pretty good. That's cool.
Oh, okay, Andrew.
Oh, I did an
that
underbite
is
instead of an
not
overbite.
what I. Okay.
Yeah, I couldn't think of like how to do the mouth.
Oh, that kind of fish hook.
I like the one that's got a
Honestly.
terrifying ear.
I had no
I do
idea
that
what you
one.
meant by fish hook.
People's choice.
Nice.
Ah, that's what I chose for
That's
my
the
people's
one I
choice.
voted
I want to
for.
give it some like
Good.
grizzleness
Damn
to it, so it had the
stop choosing
stubble.
Ben. Ooh, multiple.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
Wow, my terrible whatever that
I
is.
like it.
I
Cyclops.
love it.
That's
Great.
That's the best thing. Oh,
You
Doesn't
said
matter.
Draw
Doesn't matter.
squiggles.
Still win.
Yeah, you said draw squiggles in an ear. Like,
I
I
fully
said
drew
mushroom. I
squiggles
fixed it
anywhere.
with a mushroom.
I 100% forgot that was a side profile.
yeah,
after
so
I
did
started.
I started drawing. That's why I was like,
You, I
is
can't
there
I'm the
one
witness.
here?
Yeah, don't look.
I'll turn this
Go
way.
look.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. All right. So we have. Okay. It's. Imagine. No, okay. It's a box headed Marge Simpson without the hair.
Okay.
And her nose is that of like a hatchet
What?
Oh my gosh. Okay.
with a pronounced nostril. And it's almost a 3/4 view.
Hatchet. It's a hatchet.
And her eyes are squares.
So a lot of squares going on, kind of,
Yeah.
right?
So yeah,
Okay.
imagine Marge Simpson without her hair.
Not
Her head
okay.
is square underneath there. She has square eyes, a hatchet-shaped nose, the same pearl necklace,
Oh,
and kind of top. She has like the shoulders and top showing,
Oh, okay.
but like
Scandalous.
very pronounced, upside down like Nike swoosh eyebrows.
Ooh.
Yeah, I have to think of.
is Mark
Okay.
Simpson flat chested? Like, I don't want to like.
Well, it doesn't show that far down.
Oh,
But-
well, mine does. so.
Jeez, Paula.
Paul's
Mine
like,
does.
boom.
Yeah, I'm gonna give her some extra. So I've got more space on the bottom.
Is there ears?
Is there a mouth?
Is there an ear?
Is there a mouth?
She doesn't have any.
Yeah, mouth.
She has no
ears.
hair. She also has like really small, almost Shrek-like ears.
Oh no.
Can you see both ears?
You only see one ear.
Oh, shoot.
Um,
Damn.
Profile.
Wait, was there a mouth?
and the
Sorry.
mouth is much like a Simpsons mouth, where it's a big overbite, no chin, and it just kind of turns into neck.
I don't know how to. I don't know how to draw that. I'm terrible
Oh,
at
I
drawing.
totally messed
Goodbye,
this
This
up.
is-
Nick.
I'm just terrible at drawing this.
Oh no. Oh no.
My poor Marge.
Where are
has
the ears?
a
Are they
very
like
large
up at the
shoulder on one
top,
side
or are
and
they
one
kind of on
They're-
the
small
side?
shoulder.
They're
don't
in like the
understand.
direct middle of the head, and I would say at the kind of the bottom of the eye line.
Oh crud! You said Shrek ears. Oh no.
Were there eyebrows?
Yeah,
Yeah, Nikes.
those were the Nike swoosh
the
eyebrows,
Nike
just
swoosh
upside
eyebrows.
down.
Upside
Yeah.
down. Okay.
I feel like this is the hardest picture I've ever had to draw.
I think Andrew is
I'm,
so
I'm sure I could
excited.
describe it better if
What's
No,
the
this is
name?
great.
Awful. I feel like I failed.
I mean they are
Oh my
32,
God.
and this
Oh, yeah,
person's
I get it.
5'11", so they're like as tall as me and almost as old.
Okay,
So,
I
like-
drew a terrible Nike swoosh on one side.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Okay.
I am-
Oh god. Oh god.
That's pretty good. That's not bad. Okay. Oh my god, I am so nervous for mine now.
I like the pointy
Oh
ears.
no.
That's not
There it
bad.
is.
That's not bad.
There's
honestly.
Homer.
Yeah, it's like Homer's in the background.
Nose on.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
Oh,
It's
that's a
hatchet.
literal hatchet nose. Okay, that one's the closest.
I feel like
think.
it's
That's
Ben.
probably Ben. so
Ben,
vote
don't
for
vote
it.
for that one.
Don't vote for it.
I don't know actually. Let's
Oh,
take this.
nice.
Okay.
You did do the best you could.
You did.
I see it. I definitely
I see it.
Yeah, I see it.
That's what the
Oh,
pronounced
their name is
nostril-
Tutu Canner. That
Oh.
is
Yeah.
silly.
I would
Oh my
not have
gosh.
been able to describe that. That would have been difficult.
Yeah, I would have. That would have been a nightmare.
I'm like, the
I'm
lines
conflicted.
are all over the place. I was like, do I describe that when the eyes matches with the nose line?
I know
That
that
then
would-
makes a
that
hatchet
was
mouth.
difficult.
I'm conflicted. I want to do this one. Oh, no.
Then
I did that one. There's
Ah.
yeah, I
Really
like that.
enjoyed
One.
that one.
But there's like another one
I did
over their
not
Just
shoulder.
another
for
eyeball.
Yeah, that's
on
Homer.
the list. What that is.
the bottom lip is just.
I did not vote for Andrew.
Yeah, I voted.
good
Yeah, I
spread,
voted
though.
for the one on the left.
Nobody
I
voted
did like
for
the
me.
literal hatchet nose on one of them, just like an upside down.
Yeah,
hatchet.
that's the one I voted for. That was perfect. Because I didn't know how to draw hatchets.
All right. Don't look, Paula.
Oh yeah, I'll turn away.
Okay. Oh, okay. So in the middle, the nose is a perfect circle, right in the middle of your page, and it takes up maybe like, I don't know, a quarter of the page. Flanking that are the two eyes, and
Quarter of
the
the
eyes
page?
are kind of ovular, like vertically ovals, with black pupils on the bottom, kind of like they're looking downward, and it's straight at you.
Are the eyes as big as the nose?
No, they're small. They're small.
Okay.
And then right next to that are C-shaped ears. So you draw the two ears. Then coming down as a jaw that's like, it looks like the, I don't know, it's very, very pronounced jaw. And it fans outward and then back to the middle like an apron of like a kitchen apron or whatever, like a cooking apron. Okay, so it kind of flares out a little bit and then it comes.
That's the chin, or is that
That's
the
chin.
mouth?
That's the chin shape. The mouth is a
Wait.
gigantic mouth full of teeth. So it's like in like a big, huge smile, taking up the entire space between the chin and the nose. And it's just got a whole bunch of teeth in there. Big, tall, chunky teeth.
Is it like a bull mouth, or is it like a?
It's like a police shield, but without like the little jagged part on top. So like the bottom part is like a police shield.
Oh, that's not what I drew. but
Then the
whatever.
hair
tells
is
me
very
no.
tight curls, creating sort of a squarish shape on the top of their head. So like it's like very angular, but they're very tight curls.
In bangs or
No,
Like-
just a horizontal, like no widow's peak or anything, just a horizontal.
It's a
and
circle?
It's very tight curls, and it's very small. And then on
Oh,
top
horizontal, like a flat
of that,
horizontal.
on top of that, they kind of have like a bun on their head, but it's not quite a bun. So you're gonna draw like a
no.
scrunchie. So draw a scrunchie on the top of their head, and then coming out of the scrunchie is like a kind of like cotton candy, I guess, but it's kind of falling to the side, like it's too heavy to stay up in the bun. It's kind of falling down.
what does cotton candy look like?
Yeah, what is kind of?
How do you draw
like
that?
just
Crunchy?
really fluffy. It's like a fluffy curly hair. There's little curls coming out of it.
I mean, I know what it looks like, but I don't know how to draw that.
This person
Go back
was
to the
This-
chin. Like, tell me about this apron chin again.
This
So it's
is
like the shape of like a
idiot.
dress. So like it flares out at the bottom and then it goes flat on the very bottom. So like as it's tapering down, it like tapers outward. And then
Mine is
Do they
terrifying.
have a neck or anything?
no neck.
Oh, well, maybe I should have drawn mine.
Oh, I
down.
drew. I did not draw a neck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Constipated on a Ferris wheel.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh,
Hello.
okay.
better than mine.
It's kind of all right. I was on a good path.
The tiny neck. Look at there's a tiny neck.
Bonnet on the side of it.
Oh,
I like that one. Use the page to your advantage. I like
Use
that.
the full page. Yeah.
There you go.
Like Wreck-It Ralph.
It does. With the
That was good. That was solid.
Oh, geez.
That's scary.
those teeth are amazing.
What's it holding?
I know. Why is that a knife?
I don't think you want to know what it's
Whatever you want it to be.
Oh wow.
Oh,
No, you were pretty
that.
close, actually.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
what you
wow.
meant by flanking the nose.
I didn't want to just straight up say it looks like a train.
I thought you meant like it the eyes were
Why
just
not?
on the top.
I
of the
actually
nose.
think I'm gonna go with that one.
Yeah.
I think that one's the closest.
This one
Wow.
is T-Rain. T-Rain.
I see the police shield mouth
Is it T
now.
or Ty? Was it Tyrain?
T-Rain.
That one's
didn't
pretty
see
good.
it.
I'm gonna do that one too.
T-I. But
Oh my gosh!
he did it.
Damn it.
How? That neck.
Yes.
You got him.
Finally got a point.
Oh, I didn't
Mark
know that.
joined everyone on the board.
I like the use of space on that one. It
Oh,
really
I said it
Yeah.
like as if I had a point. I don't even have a point. Oh no!
Behind
Ben was
Paula.
like
Who'd you
the
the one with like the knife or whatever?
Oh, that was me.
I think it was Jay.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm getting clown vibes. We're talking Stephen King.
Oh, great.
All right, let's get ready for the worst describer of all time.
If you thought I
Oh,
was
I can turn
bad.
back now. Okay.
All right, let me get ready here. All right.
All right, Mark. 3 minutes. You got this.
Okay. So like this person has a small like so there's a head and a body and like proportionally their body is like like I don't know, a seventh of the size of their head. They're like
A small body. Small body.
like yeah, a fraction of the size of their head is very
30 seconds
small.
gone.
Head. What is the head shape?
And the head looks like a candy corn. That's like my go-to, I think.
Upside down or
point
right?
Up or
Like,
down?
yeah.
Candy corn that points at the top, so triangular. And they have kind of like oval eyes, and they're looking to they're looking to one side or the other. They're kind of like, looking to the
Is
side.
it vertical or horizontal ovals?
Sorry,
Oh.
horizontal ovals. Yeah, it's like
Are they
Uh,
looking to one side or are they looking to both sides?
no, looking to one side. Just pick a side, right side, left side.
I mean, does it?
And it doesn't really matter. And then the ears are like jelly bean shaped, very candy themed descriptions.
We're talking about
Here's
cake
a-
for.
I know.
And the nose is like a a little like a C that's sideways, I guess,
So like a C, a normal.
Is it a normal C or
oh,
like
it's
a,
like sideways. It's like a U that's upside down. There we go. But it's more like a C. It kind of curls
What
under.
are you talking
It's
What?
about?
like way too much detail for something that is very like not.
So I'm just gonna draw the letter. I'm gonna draw
Mouth,
the
give us a
letter
mouth.
C.
All right, here we go. Okay, I'm gonna try and plow through the rest. All right, so mouth is a straight line. They have some teeth, like 3 teeth on one side, 2 teeth on the other, kind of like sticking up, and then there's 2 teeth kind of facing down, kind of in the middle, and then the hair is like at the top of the candy corn. It kind of like swoops over to the side and it's parted, so it's like. Kind of like swoops and it's parted like a wave. If you want to draw a wave or something, I don't know. It's like an inverse wave. It's just really doing bad. And then
An
the
inverse wave.
shirt is it's like again tiny body, but with a tie. They're wearing a collared shirt and a tie. Okay. Whew. Happy to answer any questions y'all might have.
Yeah, in the next 10 seconds. Are there arms and legs and everything?
There's like a
I don't have any space.
spot for
Ah.
arms, I guess, but.
Oh, I
the back
raced
neck
my
to
neck
it.
and didn't get to it. Oh, that's cute.
that's a good
It's
one.
not that bad. That's not that bad.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
the
That one's
hair's
pretty good.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think I
I
did my
missed the
hair
middle
wrong. Dang it.
Yeah, that one's pretty solid too. The hair's
bunny ear hat. hair. Nice.
That one looks shifty.
That one is very shifty.
kind of
That one is
smirking,
wrong.
yeah.
Elvis.
I
got
purposely
gingivitis.
jelly bean ears the right way.
Oh.
Yeah, the teeth are a little scary on that one, but I like that. It's like Elvis a little bit.
It did look a lot like
Okay.
Elvis.
Oh wow, we were really close.
Yeah.
Yeah, all these are
feel-
actually really good.
Oh, that kind of hair
Man.
swoop.
I feel like that was.
Oh,
one of my
I see.
best
I
ones.
understand the
man.
nose now.
Oh man.
Man, I totally butchered the nose.
there's some good ones in here. Oh my gosh.
For me, it was between those ones.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and say
I gotta
mine
vote
was
for this one.
probably
That one.
not in that
That one makes me happy.
Do that one. Oh, no.
Ah, that one was really cute. I
would
like
wear
the
that- I would
little,
wear that on a
the
shirt,
full
honestly.
suit.
I like that one because it has like Shrek ears.
The
I was like,
shifty eyes,
I-
though.
I just really enjoyed their
I was like, I know the
interpretation of
jelly
it.
bean here should go the right way, but I'm like, no, let's.
Aw.
No.
That's
What, did
good.
you enjoy the interpretation?
Yeah, I just enjoyed their interpretation of which way the jelly beans are gonna go.
Well, I'm still pointless.
Classic Paula.
Yeah, I
Oh, it's
kind of
me.
need burn.
Okay.
Way too
All
much
right.
time on
I'll
it.
try not to fail you.
Final round, I think.
See if I can get a point.
Oh my god. Okay.
And you can always
So,
skip too.
um,
Heads up.
I think this will be fine. So it's someone who is, again, that like 3/4 profile. You're gonna want to give it. They have very big, like bloodshot eyes. So if you do like an upside down U and then put a line through the bottom, and then just give them like huge pupils with bloodshot eyes. That's just the majority of the.
They have two eyes that you
They
can
have
see?
two eyes that you can see, but one is like the center of the page.
Oh, it's in the center. Okay.
Scoot that
Yeah.
over then.
So that's the like focus is that one bloodshot eye. It's kind of like they have like their eyelids slightly up, you know,
The bottom
so
eyelid.
that the bottom part of the curve of their eyes covered. And then they have like a long nose that goes from the top of where the eye would be into like a hook. And then just a big straight mouth. Long straight mouth. Like their mouth is closed tightly.
I'm imagining like Bob's Burgers.
Kind of Bob's Burgers.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
yeah.
And literally bloodshot is in like they have veins going through their eye.
Oh,
Oh
and
god.
and then they have like a hook chin, again, kind of Bob's Burgers with the big Adam's apple. And then a little C ear with one hoop through it. And then kind of a wavy hairstyle mop on top. And
Wait, what
then
was the ear?
tiny,
What was the ear?
tiny. What was what?
What was the year again?
Just like a C shape, and then they have a one hoop earring going through it.
Oh, I never dropped
And
that.
then their eyebrows are like, both of them are just tiny little lines
Okay.
above the eye.
No space.
what's the
but
hair
big
like
wave.
again?
The hair is kind of just a wavy mop.
Like-
Imagine just like basic brown hair. Mop of hair.
Like mine
Is
when
it
I wake
Kind of
up.
like yours.
When I wake
Yeah.
Yeah, like-
Mhm.
Did they have a face shape to close? the
It's
eye?
kind
Did
of
they have
just a
chin?
round, it's kind of a oval.
Okay.
But again, it's kind of just like eyeball, the main middle part.
Oh man, mine is frightening.
Dude,
Hey.
mine
It's
doesn't,
so
mine
hard.
doesn't even
But again,
make
doing it the
sense.
profile is so hard. Like
Do they have clothes?
no clothes,
Okay.
just the head, just a
I feel like
profile. pic.
Mine is really
Talented.
good,
Like,
but it's
Mine
still
looks like
not
Buzz
what-
Lightyear a little bit weirdly.
I'm
So.
That does
trying.
not
I'm
make
trying.
sense.
Oh, that was
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's better than mine.
That's very Simpsons-y. Not Bob's Burgers.
Not Bob's Burgers.
I like that one.
That looks like Doug.
That's a
Actually.
good one.
I like
Cartoons.
Those.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a
Doug.
good one.
Ah,
Doug.
yeah, that's
Doug and
solid.
Skeeter.
oh god.
That person.
Those
yeah.
eyes are
It
good.
reminds me of like Sean Penn from First Man.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that one's pretty good.
Jeez.
You just didn't do the bloodshot.
Yeah, I do. I was like, I don't know if I
Really
can do that.
good.
Those are Disney eyes. It kind of looks like
That's
Mickey
what I thought
Mouse.
too.
Oh,
Mickey-
Yeah, I was like,
go ahead,
oh, the first
Mickey's.
one turned into a heart. So then the
Oh
second
my
one,
god. Look at that.
Like I said, it's kind of hard to do the profile, but
Oh, I did not
Wow.
do it in the right way.
Ah, jeez.
That was tough.
it's an eyeball. It's mostly just an eyeball.
It's all eyeball.
Like I have to
It's
start
all
there.
eye.
Well, yeah. When I asked Bob's Burgers, like I'm just gonna go.
It was.
I'm gonna do
It
that.
Yeah,
kind of
Bob's Burgers
reminds me
route.
of the kid, the Italian guy's kid.
Jimmy Pesto.
Ah,
He can
yes,
dance.
Yeah.
it does.
You kind of made that.
Yeah,
like
well,
that.
well, that's what I was going. I'm like, I'll just do a bad Jimmy Pesto.
That's what I voted for because it looked
Well,
most like
I
Bob's
did not make
Burgers.
it onto the
Yeah.
leaderboard.
Who won? Oh, dang it!
I'm sorry.
That's
No.
all right.
One rule, guys. One rule.
First time winning on a stream. Yeah.
Don't vote for Ben.
All right, that was so much fun. So that is our game. That is Sketch Me If You Can. As we said, we made the whole thing. What did you guys think of the game?
I like
be
it.
honest. Be honest.
Yeah, I thought it was really fun.
Well, I like because when we try and play like code names, we have very opposite descriptor things. So I'm like, let's reference it to maybe something you might know. That's why I'm like Marge Simpson, neck, whatever.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, is it Bob's Burgers?
Burgers,
it's something
pretty
we can
much.
So what you're saying is you cheated. Okay, great.
No, like, what does it look like? Yeah,
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need a character that's similar to
hmm
for me to work. Yeah, no, I like that, especially with more people because we're used to playing two people for a majority of games.
What would you is there anything you would change or add to the game that you could think of? You don't have to have anything if you don't have anything.
The only thing for me is zooming in. If I could zoom in,
Yeah.
but I know that that's also a really hard thing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
That
I
is
think
true.
we had talked about it a little bit. It's kind of, I think it's also fun to limit people, and so it
Yeah.
levels the playing field a little bit too. But yeah,
Mhm.
we had issues with
Well,
it
I don't
before
know.
too.
Yeah, because my brain would be like zoom in and I'd only get like two things done. Like I'd get the eye done and be like, "Yep, we have a set of eyes here
Yeah.
that are bloodshot."
Yeah, I don't know. I
Now,
don't
what
think
if,
there would be
um,
anything.
What do you think about the time limit? Is 3 minutes good, too short, too long, decrease, increase?
If you could adjust it, possibly. Like
Mhm.
if you have a bunch of people who are really good at drawing, low, like being like, "All right, you're gonna only get a minute to like describe it," or "I'm gonna describe it, hit the minute. There you go. Let's start." Then you can ask me questions as you draw.
Mhm. Yeah, I wouldn't make the time limit longer.
Right. Okay.
If anything, I would shorten it. But again, it might be good to choose because, yeah,
Hard mode, 1 minute.
hard mode
Yeah,
1 minute. But I think that like you could skim it down to like 2.5 minutes.
Yeah.
It'll be good. But yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we're toying with that right now. That's kind of one of our next big potential pushes is to play with the time limit on it and see what we think of it.
We did try 1 minute, and
It's just chaos.
it was,
Yeah.
you have to be fast.
It's fun. You get some really
It's
bizarre
a li-
drawings, but yeah, it's totally chaos.
Well, because it takes like 10 to 15 seconds for you to process the image yourself before you're able to describe. So by then you're like, okay, you have 45 seconds to
Yeah.
get this out.
Yeah.
Well, that might be something that you might want to consider is trying to figure out if you could get the witness to view the image for 10 seconds before they started it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what Mark had suggested.
Describing
too.
it.
It's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give them some time to kind
To
of
just
digest
process
it. That's
their
what because that's
thoughts
what
on
I
it.
need. Yeah.
Mhm.
Kind of like the old,
I just
like
feel like
the
we need that
version
in
of
general.
Dictionary,
Mhm.
where it's like you look at it and then you put the card down. Go.
Yeah. Yes,
Yeah.
Yeah. True. All right, cool. Well, yeah, thank you guys again so much for playing. We can move into the plugs now. Do you guys have anything you would like to plug or plug something of somebody else's if you do not?
My main thing is just the Venturian podcast. Currently, you can find it on Twitter, or I always tweet something about it. That's just another podcast that I'm working on where I play a goblin cleric who talks like this the entire time. So if you're okay with this grating voice, it's a good podcast to listen to. Outside that, constantly just making little D&D supplements and working on some NPC classes for all the DMs, or if you're just a player who likes to tinker around and you want to be a baker, post office worker or something, I got those already in the works. So that's pretty much
What's your
it.
Twitter?
Oh, my
Yeah, what-
Twitter?
yeah,
Oh,
what-
yeah, that's true.
Twitter and Twitch.
Yeah. So Twitter, Twitch, pretty much everything is GravityFail87. So go to Twitter. You can find me. I think Patreon too, and anything. I just try to steal that before anyone else grabs it. So
Nice.
say about 90% of the time it's me. I've yet to find someone else with the same tagger name or screen name there. Yeah.
Mark, make sure we go start grabbing those, and then we'll sell it to him.
I won't do that. It's a
Oh, I thought
Just
you
kidding.
I don't really do anything like that, so it would all just be their stuff.
Yeah.
I don't even have like a Twitter or anything. So.
True.
That's the way to live right there.
You can promote baking. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
I want to
find
see
it.
pictures and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah.
for
I mean, I can send ones.
for Sketch Me If You Can, we obviously are selling our game at sketchmeifyoucan.com. It's $3, but every sale that we make, a portion of that, those proceeds go to a charity of the month. This month's charity is Jasper's Game Day, which is a charity that uses tabletop RPGs, a variety of them to, I guess, give people another outlet instead of taking their own lives. So it raises suicide awareness. And at the end of every month, this month we'll be doing it on the 30th. We do a charity stream and bring people on to play with us, do giveaways, and give a donation to Jasper's Game Day. So check them out, jaspersgameday.com. And for Sketch Me If You Can, I'm Ben. I won.
I'm Andrew, second place. I retired, so it doesn't even matter. This is just for fun.
I'm Paula, and I guess we have to announce where we were. I was last with no points, and our game is
Karma.
actually at sketchmegame.com.
Oh, sorry.
Mark, and I wasn't last.
Thanks, Mark. Makes me feel great.
All right. And then we'll thank our two guests who did an incredible job.
Yeah, thank you guys so much, James and
Welcome.
Josie, for joining us today. Bye.